Hello, welcome to the Treasure Box. For anyone new visiting, I'm Wendy. I sell vintage and contemporary jewelry and accessories. So this is a jewelry haul. It's one of our thrift stores. It's part of a church. It's a really great thrift store, and they were closed all of last year. They just reopened a few weeks ago, and I've stopped in a few times and picked quite a bit of jewelry. So I'm going to show you what I found. So we'll go ahead and get started. I got quite a few bracelets, so I'll start with those. So I have this one. So several Wimberley bracelets. So these are white enamel and red enamel starfish. I'll show you the Wimberley logo. Let's see if I have that upside down. Sorry, trying to see if I have it upside down. So it's a W and then it says Wimberley underneath. So Wimberley is a company based in Texas. Wimberley Shook Tribble is the founder, and she has a business which she's grown to include belts, jewelry, handbags. I'm pretty sure this is the same company. It's the only Wimberley that I can find. But she makes quite a bit of enamel jewelry, necklaces, bracelets. So these are in really good condition. This was my favorite one I found, which is this. I'm going to grab this. This one, it's shamrocks or four-leaf clover. Green enamel, so that was my favorite one. And then I got this enamel, like equestrian horse bracelet. It's a hinged cuff. Really good condition. There's a little bit of gold tone wear, but overall excellent condition. The color and the style remind me a bit of Hermes. I know, no, it's not quite the caliber, but just sort of the styling and the colors, that's kind of what it reminded me of. And I just thought it was a really great bracelet. So we have that one. And then let's see, I got this mother of pearl abalone bracelet cuff. It's marked Mexico on the back, and this is alpaca silver, which is a metal alloy of usually copper, nickel, sometimes zinc or iron, and it's kind of a similar look to like stainless steel in a way. It's very typical in Mexico, Central America, South America. So really good condition. There's a small, like really minute little chip in the corner of one of these, but overall really good condition. Let's see, then we have, this Banana Republic, and these links kind of move. So cream enamel, clear rhinestone, gold tone link bracelet. There's a little bit of gold tone wear. It doesn't seem, maybe it's not like really shiny gold, but it seems a little bit less vibrant, but overall, very good condition. And quite a few of these have sold. I'm not so sure sometimes about Banana Republic jewelry, but sometimes it can sit in my store. But there's certain pieces when I buy, they tend to move. And I thought this one might sell, in a normal amount of time. And of course, the Banana Republic logo there. So we have that one. Let's see. And then a couple more bracelets. So this is, let me see if I can show it to you. I think this is going the right way. You can see the HI. So this is Zhu Longxing. And that's what you'll find. Her bracelets are labeled HI. I'm not quite sure if that's somehow an acronym of her name, but she makes a lot of floral enamel bangles. I really love these. Most people mark them as vintage. I can't find anything about her. Her bracelets are for sale, and they seem to be quite popular, like on eBay, Poshmark, Etsy, etc. I just really like the colors. I like the bangle. It's in really good condition. I just wish I knew a little bit more about her, but there wasn't much information. So if anybody's familiar with her or knows any more information, please comment below. Then I have this aqua enamel bracelet, gold tone set with clear rhinestones. And this is Tommy Bahama. And let me see if I can get this going the right way. So it's just a T and a B. I'll see if I can hold this close. The camera's actually in the corner here. But yeah, when you see that, it's Tommy Bahama. So that one's in really good condition too. One more, actually, I think I have one more bracelet. And that is this one, and I'll put it down. It is the, from 2005, it is the Avon, trying to get all these charms going the right way, Avon Sea Life bracelet. So it's got like faux pearl, kind of a faux turquoise, rose colored, peachy colored beads, crabs, shells, fish. But you know, considering it's from 2005, you know, it has very little wear. I mean, it's like 16 years old, and honestly, when I was looking for more information, I was like, wow, I didn't really think it was that old. I figured it's probably maybe the last couple years, but excellent condition. So we have that. Let's see. Let's see a few more items. These earrings. So these are blue-green kind of acrylic flower earrings, gold toned centers, post backs. And I think these are brand new. They were on a card. I did clean the backs and I did put new earring backs on. I do that for all earrings anyway, regardless. But I don't think they were worn. But they're really nice. I just like the color of the acrylic. So we have that. And then this brooch by Inga, and I'll put that down. So I had another piece by Inga. She's a mid-century designer, and she did a lot of enamel on copper, and really pretty. And I had this beautiful kind of crescent style necklace that I got a couple years ago. It sat in my store for 2 years. It finally sold, and I took an offer on it. But honestly, I felt like my asking price was fair. I just, at this point, wanted to move the necklace along. But, you know, I ended up picking up her brooch because I do really like her jewelry. So you can see it's always just signed Inga on the back. It's Inga Carlson. And you kind of see the yellow and like a brownish color enamel. But really pretty. And we have that. Let's see. A few more things. I really like these. So this is a kukui nut. And so kukui nuts are from the state tree of Hawaii, or called the candle nut tree. They were actually brought over by Hawaiian settlers from Polynesia. It's one of the most common trees on the island, and they make lots of leis out of them. But normally when you see them, they're like either like a kind of a dark brown or black. So these were painted, they're like a pink lacquer. And they're in really good condition. There is a little bit of wear sometimes where the knots are. And when I bought this necklace, it had a tag attached and it said Lee Sands. And, you know, Lee Sands makes all those kind of shell animal necklaces, you know, that are really popular. And I looked, and he did make some kukui nut necklaces. I think they were for QVC or something, but I could not find any pink ones. So I'm not going to list this as Lee Sands. I'm not convinced it is. It could be, but I could not find any trace of this or a reference to it being Lee Sands. If you guys are familiar or have seen this necklace or know it to be Lee Sands, but I'm just going to go with it's an unsigned, you know, lacquer kukui nut. But I really like this. I just like the color. I like the cording on it as well, and that was part of the reason I picked it up. My mom actually bought some of these, and my grandmother, I think, when they were in my grandmother, because my mom never went to Hawaii, so it was my grandmother, because we have some here at the house. And then this was one of my favorite pieces. It is I'm going to put it down, but it's so small I almost have to hold it up here. I have the camera pulled back a little bit. So I feel like this is Swarovski, but the tag is not with the pendant. So it is a blue enamel, you know, globe, planet. It's got the moon, stars, you know, like Jupiter. Really pretty, in excellent condition. And Swarovski made very similar pendants. Joan Rivers had one. It looked a different style. I do feel like this is Swarovski. I'll list it as unsigned, but I really like this. And the blue enamel is really, really pretty on here. So that is that piece. And then we have, these are really cute. So these are cat teacup earrings. And they have this copper, I think it's copper. It could be faux, but it's like copper with kind of a black accent or kind of a, not a tarnish, but you know, kind of to give it a little bit more of an antique look. Faux turquoise, and it's jewelry by Jake. But and if you go to look for jewelry by Jake, you'll come across a Shopify store that has not opened. But you'll see a lot of these on Etsy. This piece is something you can buy. I don't know if it's Alibaba or where it's from, but you can buy the charm, and he just, you know, assembled these pieces. I don't know where he got this piece from, but he assembles jewelry. But I thought these were really cute, and I just really like the cat and the teacups. So here's the signature on the back. So just jewelry by Jake. So we have those. couple more, just 3 more pieces. This was one of my favorite pieces, and this is the only one that was not from this church thrift store. This was from my favorite, the cottage we go to in town. It's like a tiny house. It's so small. It's honestly like 10 by 10. They only allow 2 people in at a time. And I had found this, and it is brass, like kind of like an artisan made link necklace, but it was really patinaed. So what I did is I mixed an equal amount of baking soda and lemon juice. You kind of form like a paste or like a toothpaste. Just put it all over the necklace, let it sit for a little bit. And then you get this really nice, kind of brass color coming through again. I do like patina, like I don't like to mess with patina sometimes, but it was very dark and it just didn't pop, and now it really just has a totally different energy. And I really like this. I was tempted to keep it. It kind of reminds me of like angel wings or wings for some reason. And it's not signed. I just think it might be just a handmade artisan piece. And then, let's see, 2 more pieces. This was also one of my favorites. And this is back from the church thrift store. So this is, I'm trying to get the tag to go for MMA, enamel egg keychain. And I only found one other listed that is ever sold. I found it on WorthPoint, but that was a necklace. And I actually think this would be better as a necklace because I think keys are going to damage the enamel. And, there's so many... the enamel pendants are so collectible. People really like wearing them as jewelry. So I would actually take this off and turn it into a necklace, but I'm going to leave that up to the buyer. So it's listed as a keychain, but it would make a great necklace. So we have that. And then the final piece is this. Oops. I'm trying to unknot this and put this down. Sort of trefoil gold link. I think it's gold plated. It kind of looks handcrafted artisan, but I think it's just kind of made to look that way. And there's a stamp in each corner that says SS. And I'm not familiar with this. If anybody is familiar with this brand, I'm not quite sure who that is. I just really like the look of it. So that is everything from our local church thrift store. So glad it reopened. It's really busy. Lots of pickers come in there. I did find a fabulous piece. Oh my gosh, it sold right away. It was actually a compact. It wasn't jewelry, but it sold within 2 hours in my store. So definitely going to be going back there. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please comment below, hit like, subscribe to be notified of new videos. I post about every 2 weeks. I'd love to post weekly, but my schedule just seems to be 2 weeks is kind of my routine. So that's kind of where I'm at with the videos. But I'm definitely going to be, keep on posting videos. I'm going to do some jewelry history as well. So definitely stay tuned. And there's also the Buy Me a Coffee feature as well. That's another way you can support the channel too. And that link is in the bio.